During this video, I'm going to show you how to use the funnel builder and build out your very first funnel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Here I am inside of our dashboard, and to get started with your very first funnel, we are going to click on My Sites and Funnels at the top left. And then once we are inside of that menu, we're going to make sure that we have funnels highlighted here, and then we are going to click on Create a Funnel. Once we do that, we can choose a template to get started with, or we can start with an empty funnel. I'm going to go ahead and start with a lead magnet funnel, and then I'm going to choose this option here, and I'm going to click on Select. Once I do that, that's going to load the funnel template that we just selected, as we can see here. When it comes to customizing the pages inside of our funnel, it's identical to the website builder. We can click and drag any of these objects and place them wherever we like. We can add additional widgets by clicking on the Add Widgets on the left-hand side, and then adding any objects that we would like that way as well. But the main difference is, of course, the funnel steps. So to configure our funnel steps, we're going to mouse over here to the left-hand side, and we are going to click on the funnels icon. And once we do that, we can see a list of the steps inside of our funnel. So right now we have our landing page, and then we have our download page. Now the reason that we have two here is because I selected a pre-made template for our funnel. If you start with a blank empty template for your funnel, all you're going to have is the one page, which is your blank template. But let's say that I actually wanted to add more pages here. All I have to do is click on Add Next Step. Then we can say, is it going to be a page? Is it going to be a pop-up or a section label? So let's go ahead and say that we're going to add a pop-up. Now, since I selected pop-up, it's going to ask me to choose a pop-up template, or once again, we can start with an empty pop-up. I'm going to go ahead and go with this template here. And once I click on that, it's going to show me the pop-up where I can configure this pop-up just like I would configure the funnel pages itself. Now, once we have that added, I can actually go back inside of my funnel steps again, and now we'll see this third step. Now, maybe I want this to appear in between these two options instead as the third step. So what I'll do here is I'll click and grab these little icons here, and I'm going to move that to my second option instead. So I want the landing page into the pop-up into the download page. Now, if I change my mind and I would rather have a page here instead, I can click on the little gear icon and then go to delete and say yes. And now I can add a new step, add a page, and let's say that I wanted to add a new page, perhaps an upsell sales page, and I'm going to select that one. We can fill out all of these details here, just like any other page. And once I have that added, I can go back inside of my funnel steps, and we're going to add that in between these two. So we have our landing page, then they go to our upsell page, and then they go to our download page. Something else we can do is we can set up an A/B split test. So if we mouse over the funnel step that we're interested in setting up the A/B split test, and then we mouse over here to the right-hand side, we can see the A/B split test pop up. So for my landing page here, let's say that I wanted to split test two different options. So I'm going to mouse over here, I'm going to click on that, and we can duplicate this page, or we can just start with a brand new page. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate this page, and as you can see, we now have two different options. Then we can click this little gear icon here, and we can choose to automatically select the winner or manually select the winner. And to customize each page individually, you can click on the A or you can click on the B. So I can click on the B. Maybe I want to make a color change or change the headline or change an image and so forth and see which one converts better. The next thing I want to show you is how to add the checkout page. So we have this upsell page here where I'm trying to sell my products, but I don't actually have a checkout page where they can check out and buy my products. So I'm going to add a new step here. We're going to add a page, and this time I'm going to choose a checkout template. And these templates are made and ready for your customers to check out. So let's go ahead and go with the first one here. So I'm going to select that, and we're going to fill out these details here. And once we have that created, we have this nice checkout form here, and I can click inside of the checkout. Then I can click on products, and then we can configure the products that we are selling on this checkout form. Now, once we have that product selected here, you'll notice right now our checkout is a two-step checkout. Now, if we want to make this a one-step checkout, all we're going to do is click inside of this checkout form once again. And this time, we're going to click on the little paintbrush icon to edit the styling. And then once we do that, for the checkout step process, we can change this from a 1, 2, or 3-step checkout. So I'm going to go with a 1-step checkout. And then we can see how this updates here. And now it's a 1-step checkout, just like so. Again, make sure you save your progress at the top right-hand corner. Now, the last thing that we have to do is actually connect our payment provider so that we can actually get paid here. So to do that, we are going to click on Store up here right next to Builder. And then once we click on Store, we are then going to go inside of our settings on the left-hand side. And then inside of settings, we are going to go to Payments up here at the top right. And then we are going to add a payment provider. And then we're going to go through here and we're going to select the one that we would like to use and then go through with that connection process. And that's just how simple it is to build out your funnels with our funnel builder. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.